This is Mirabella's Kitchen, and today I'm making cheddar jalapeno enchilada cornbread. If you'd like to cook with me, please check the description below for a list of the ingredients and a shout out to my patrons. I take one bunch of green onion and I slice it into thinly sliced pieces. I'm going to put this aside for later. This is going to be a topping at the end. I next take 2 jalapenos, I remove the top, and then I like to cut the jalapeno away from the interior seeds. You can also use a spoon to scoop out the seeds. I cut the pieces of jalapeno into strips and then I dice it. I also shred 1 block of mild cheddar cheese, and I'm going to use the whole block. I heat a saute pan over medium heat, and once it is hot, I break up 1 pound of ground beef, 85 to 15% blend. I add in 1 beef bouillon cube, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 teaspoon onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I freshly ground some black pepper, and I mix everything together, breaking up the ground beef in the process. I'm going to let it cook until it is cooked through. I also add in a little coarse kosher salt as well. So once all the pink is gone and everything's pretty sufficiently broken up, I add in 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. This is going to help thicken up the water I'm going to be adding and making a type of a gravy. So I add in 1 cup of water. I slowly add it and let it thicken up. I then am going to turn everything down to low and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes really thickened up into a gravy-like consistency, I turn it off the heat and I've set it aside until later. I'm going to make the cornbread mixture now, so I take 1 cup of coarsely ground cornmeal, half a cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 2 tablespoons white sugar, half a teaspoon of coarse kosher salt. I whisk the dry ingredients together. I add in 1 large egg, 3 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, half a cup of whole milk, and a 15-ounce can of cream corn. And I stir to combine everything until I have a cohesive mixture. I then add in the diced jalapeno, and I add in about a handful of mild cheddar shredded cheese, and I whisk together until it is thoroughly combined. I also take the butter and I grease my 11 by 7 inch baking dish. I pour half the cornbread mixture into the greased baking dish. I spread it out into a nice even layer with a spatula. I add in the ground beef on top of it and spread it out into an even layer as well. Next, I top with the remaining cheddar cheese, so I'm using all of it and putting it into a pretty even layer. I top with the remaining cornbread mixture, again spreading it out in a theme of nice even layers. I'm going to put it in a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes until everything is cooked. I let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I take 2 spatulas to cut the cornbread into pieces, and I pull them out. It's still a little messy. I top with some sour cream, a few of the green onions, and that's cheddar jalapeno enchilada cornbread. Thanks for joining me today. I make new videos on cooking every Thursday. Please support me on Patreon and on Facebook at Mirabella's Kitchen.